me? We riding down Queen Street, just the weather was feeling good.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Had the windows down, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just cruising as I'm riding down the street, you know what I'm saying? Looking out the windows like how beautiful it is out here, you feel me? And as I'm riding around, I'm like, man, it's a beautiful place, you know? People from all walks of life, people from all over the world, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you don't always get that. You don't just get to run up on people from Ethiopia and where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm riding, I'm thinking about my first music video. I'm like, man, I came a long way. I was riding with my top down. Yeah, man, I was riding with my top down. Back in the day, I was riding with my top down. Yeah, this is my first music video, man. I was just riding with my top down. I was just riding with my top down. Through the senses, man, riding with my top down. So, people like, man, as I thought about that time period in my life, that was my first music video, right? And as I think, people like, man, you came a long way, but you know, you changed a lot. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, I did change. Change is good, you feel me? Hopefully you change. Hopefully you change your clothes when you get home.
Amen.
But ain't nothing wrong with change. Matter of fact, maturity is not how much you know, it's how much what you know has changed you. That's when you know you're mature in life, you feel me? But even though I may change, the music may change, my style may change, my hair may change, my mission ain't never gonna change. New music off the new album, Never Gonna Change, featuring KB. Let's get it. Somebody say, I ain't never gonna change. 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 Don't switching up, man, push your love. We just run to the game. Say, I ain't never gonna change. I ain't never gonna change. Hey, I'm just sharing that's the proof. Same thing different. You ain't got no blinkers. Cause I ain't never switching lanes. It's 1-16, tatted on the team. Boy, you know we in the shade. My daddy wanna know what's real with me. I ain't gotta say their name. And I ain't gotta shout them out on IG, cause they ain't looking for no fame. What is my brand names? I just tell them what they need to know. I just tell them what they need to be. I just show them where they need to go. Always in the trenches. Well, you know I never changed up. 2017 I came up, different rebel, but the same time. I ain't never gonna change. I ain't never gonna change. I'm switching up, man. Say that, say, I ain't never gonna change. I ain't never gonna change. Same thing, different you. I ain't never gonna change. Say, I ain't never gonna change. What? I ain't never gonna change. I ain't never gonna change. What? I ain't never gonna change. Yeah, I ain't never gonna change. I'm saying that's my proof. Same thing, different you. Let's go. We playing with it.
Being broke and staying on sick, right?
Anybody been broke before? Anybody broke right now? See, some people don't like being broke because they feel like something wrong with being broke. But just because you financially broke don't mean you're not rich in other areas of life, you feel me? I've been broke before. Matter of fact, I grew up on government assistance. Y'all may not know what that's like over here, but I've been broke. And being broke financially made me rich in character. Made me rich in loyalty. You gotta be rich in loyalty when you broke, cause you gotta depend on somebody to take you everywhere. Hey yo, man, you got my ride, bro? I got your back for life, dog. So you know, best way I could put it is like being broke made me rich. You feel me? I'm rich in areas of life that I wouldn't be rich in. That struggle and that grind made me something, made me who I am. Somebody say being broke made me rich.
Being broke made me rich.
Come on, say being broke made me rich.
Being broke made me rich.
More new music. Done by T-Minus. Let's go.
Broke and staying on sick, right?
Hey.
Do it for my folks when I get
Shout out to Boy One.
Came through the struggle with my head high.
Yeah.
Being broke, you know what it feels like.
If you feel me, say being broke made me rich. Say being broke made me rich. Say being broke made me rich. Being broke made me rich. Eating free lunch, trying to act all cool. Well, you better know, we paid our dues. Never would have traded that, cause it made me better. It could have made me bitter. You can't buy that struggle, can't name no figure. But it made me richer. Yeah, being broke made me rich. And being low made you quick. Being low made me high. Take time if you want this.
Stand on set.
Man, I do it for my folk trying to get by. I came through the struggle with my head high. You're being broke, then you know what it feel like. It's like being broke made me rich. 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 For a good right. Everybody eating, that's good night. Had to take a loss for a two flight. Hard times pay for a good life. Being broke made me rich. Being broke made me rich. Yeah. Being broke made me rich. Yeah. Being broke made me rich. Say, being broke made me rich. Being broke made me rich. One more say, being broke made me rich. Say, being broke made me rich. Let me say, being broke made me rich.